All right, so temporalis, is a very easy to palpate muscle on the side of the head, on our temporal bone. I'm outlining it in pink right now. That's the part of the belly of the muscle that we can feel. And take a quick look here at the skull. There's kind of even indentation up here in this temporalis zone. And so, you feel right above, you can go posterior, just following your cheekbone. And then if you go superior to that, you can feel temporalis in this whole area. And of course, outside of that belly, right, like this is a place that you can be just like really drawn to massage. Using your flat fingers, engaging into that tissue and that fascia and then really stretching it. And then, of course, the fascia goes out from it. So you can get bigger than that as well. There's a part where you can feel the belly. If you open and close your jaw, you can accentuate it. You can even do some cross fiber there. And you can get really big with your movements too. I'm not getting really big with my movements because of my mask, but everybody at home, really get that jaw open. This will be very good for you. And people can even get trigger points in here. You might feel some very tender points. Let's feel free to keep doing that while I go back to look at some details. All right, so of course, starting with origin. Origin of temporalis is the temporal fossa. Fossa is right, just an indentation, and fascia. So this lower diagram in gray that I'm now highlighting in red, it has a big bony attachment, right? This whole temporal fossa for our temporalis. And it inserts on the coronoid process and anterior ramus of the mandible. So here, and its actions is a strong elevator of the mandible, other words, temporomandibular joint, and it retracts the mandible. So masseter and temporalis both bring the mandible up, but masseter brings it forward, protraction, and temporalis brings it backwards, retraction. And again, we can feel it easily, we can palpate it easily in this whole area of the origin. And that's just a great one to include with anybody who's okay with a scalp massage or a head massage. This is one of those areas of the body that can feel amazing, but you always get permission. I work at, the last 2 or 3 places, including my current place, that I do massage. We have right on every client chart. This is one of the areas where they specifically have to give consent. Now, of course, you always want consent for what you're doing, but the idea is that there's certain areas that there's more people who don't want touched. Example, of course, the glutes and the pecs, but also the face and the head and the abs. So, reasons with the head and face are things like, right, people having their makeup done, or their hair done, and they're going out, they don't want it messed up, or doing the hair is, a big, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hour, big deal. So you don't touch people's hair or head without permission. But if they do let you touch their head, then this is a great area, like we were doing earlier. People hold a lot of tension in there. And let me stop this.
Somebody has like a TV